Welcome to the Disgruntled Technician YouTube channel. I am Tech, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Conflux Expert Lost Sector. This Lost Sector is on Nessus in the Cistern. You're going to go ahead and land at the landing zone down here in the Cistern. Hop on your Sparrow, and you're going to be headed off to the left here. Across the lake of radiolarian fluid to this tree here just to the right of that big pillar. This Lost Sector has barrier and unstoppable champions, as well as a solar threat, void shields, and the scorched earth modifier. To handle this Lost Sector, we are going to be coming in with our Hung Jury Scout Rifle. This has rewind and explosive payload. Doesn't really necessarily matter, just bring your best Scout Rifle in because we are going to be using that for our unstoppable champions. As well as I am bringing my Callus Mini Tool submachine gun. It's an excellent submachine gun for the energy slot. And that I'm going to be bringing in for barrier as well as primary ad clear. For our heavy, we're going to be bringing the Dragon's Breath rocket launcher. This is going to do excellent damage to the champions as well as boss DPS. We're going to be coming in with our Celestial Nighthawk with our Golden Gun Marksman, as well as Withering Blade and Duskfield Grenades just to help control the champions a little bit more. Stylish Executioner and Winter Shroud for a little bit of extra freezing when we dodge and going invisible whenever we defeat those debuffed targets. Our Facet of Grace so that our kinetic weapons give us some transcendent energy. That's going to be primarily with that Hung Jury, and we're going to be picking off some enemies at range. Facet of Devotion so that defeating targets with stasis debuffs grant bonus light transcendent energy, so that stasis is going to be that frozen that we're going to be doing. And also, while we have arc, solar, or void buffs, we will get extra darkness transcendent energy, so we are going to have the as well as the Facet of Sacrifice. While we have an Arc, Solar, or Void buff, we will be able to have extra Darkness Transcendent energy since we're going to have as well as the Facet of Sacrifice, so that whenever we have a Arc, Solar, or Void buff, we'll get extra Darkness Transcendent energy since we are going to have regeneration. As well as the Facet of Sacrifice, so anytime we have an Arc, Solar, or Void buff, we will get extra Darkness Transcendent energy, and we're going to be getting that through our Restoration that we are going to be picking up. As well as the Facet of Command, so freezing or suppressing targets, reloads your equipped weapons, so that we're getting our weapons reloaded at a time we're freezing targets. As well as landing rapid precision hits, emits a severing blast, just a little bit of extra damage. The enemies do group up just a little bit. We're going to be focusing on resilience, discipline, and intellect for this build. Really, you want to focus tier 10 resilience above everything else, and then getting your discipline up to 10, and then your intellect just as high as you can get it. That will really help get your golden gun up faster. As for our mods, we're going to be coming in with a heavy ammo finder because we are going to want to make sure we got ammo for that Dragon's Breath, as well as a solar siphon so that we're getting orbs on the ground, and that will help get us restoration, as well as our super arc load. Then we got solar loader so that we can load that Callus Mini Tool a little bit faster, since it will be our primary DPS weapon for the ads. Our triple solar resilience, because we do have several solar enemies that will burn us very quickly. Solar Surge, so that the Dragon's Breath does extra damage. as well as Reaper for those extra orbs and time dilation so that we are keeping our armor charges longer. With that said, we're going to go ahead and get this Lost Sector started. Again, this is going to be an expert Lost Sector, so we are going to be at least 5 power level below. And we are going to have locked equipment. Alright, we're going to go ahead and jump down. This only takes place in this one area, so just start getting your enemies. You gotta work really slow in this Lost Sector. And we're going to have champions right off the bat right here. Just hit it with that. Shield and unstop. Unstop's gonna rush you, so you do need to play a little bit safe here, and we can go ahead and finish him. Alright, so then our barrier has healed. Make sure you break his shield again. The barriers are fairly annoying in this one. You are going to have to continuously re-break their shields and deal with their health regeneration. Alrighty, there's the first one down. And we're going to go ahead and start cleaning up the ads. Picking up these fire sprites will give you health regeneration. So those are always a good idea to kind of leave those laying around so you can pick them up as needed. Alright, there's our next barrier champion. Or not. That works as well. And it's those incendiaries that you gotta really pay attention to. The snipers are a little bit of an issue, but not nearly as much of an issue as the incendiaries. Gotta keep working at these enemies. These enemies are gonna continuously respawn, so you do have to kind of just play slow. Make sure that your enemies don't sneak up on you. We're just gonna be waiting for the boss to spawn in. There he is, as well as our next unstop. We're going to go ahead and back up. Now the Dragon's Breath is also going to continuously stun the unstopped champions, because you do have those detonations. Alright, now that champion's down, we're going to go ahead and we're going to push back up. And we're just going to blink away at him. Let's go ahead and pop Transcendence for a little bit of extra bonus damage. And Golden Gun, and we get about half of his health. Oh, watch the grenades. Alright, now that we've cleared those guys out, we go ahead and start pushing back up again. Get a Dragon's Breath on them. Just let it do its work. Put another Dragon's Breath on them. Just dump down. And one more. And that should be it. Now you do want to be careful of these enemies. But you can just go invisible, run up here, collect your loot, and run away. Again, excellent place to get those enhancement prism as well as enhancement cores, and where to get those exotic engrams. Anyway, that'll be it for today. If you liked this video, be sure to like and comment below, and if you really liked it, be sure to subscribe. That being said, this has been Tech. I hope you have a fantastic day.